This is really gonna be a life-changing improvement for Bohemia and her crew. I really can't overstate enough how much of a difference it's going to make to our living on board just having that much power, 540 amp hours of fully usable energy suddenly available to us on tap, on demand. Well, it sounds like Bohemia's power struggles have just come to an end. We'll have to find something else to argue about now. Don't worry, there's plenty of options. There'll be no monitoring the first mate's fridge activity, for the time being at least. And let's hope the captain uses all his new power responsibly. You know what they say, with great power comes great responsibility. Sadly, not everyone got the memo on responsibility.
That's right, the ice age is about to start. There you go, maximum performance right there. And I can start going to the fridge whenever I like. Like now. And now again.
Alright, we don't have unlimited.
And again.
We don't have unlimited power.
I'm just cooling off by the fridge. Now that energy is not a problem. Seriously, this would never happen before. Cooking on power, opening the fridge, blending margaritas. I don't know what's next. Wow, super exciting day today. Look what just arrived.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! They're finally here! I can't believe this is happening. We have partnered with Butterball Batteries to bring lithium to Bohemia. This is going to be life-changing. Well, the first mate was hugging his palm trees a few months ago. I know what I'm going to be hugging today.
Imagine I tipped it over now. Goodbye, Butterballs. That would be our luck. Let me tell you, this is going to be a new phase of cooking and cocktail making on Bohemia. I'm already eyeing up all the kitchen appliances that I'm going to be getting.
The power struggle is almost over.
I won.
Well, here it is. The new love of my life. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful?
Pathetic, isn't it?
I'm just glad that she's going to move into my new cabin with me.
I think I should call some hotline. There must be help for people like that, isn't there?
Yeah, it's written on the battery. Here you go. Try that.
That's right, call a Butterball. I need help.
Stage 1 of our lithium battery install. Something tells me this is one of these projects that's going to get worse before it gets better. We're preparing our girl here for some minor surgery. We have a love-hate relationship with our lazarette on Bohemia. It's a wonderful space for storing almost anything. It's so big, it's basically the third cabin of the boat. But the problem with that is that it becomes the everything locker. And so it's full of bits and pieces of stuff that we've accumulated over the past 2 years. So today is probably also a good chance to sort through that and perhaps downsize a little bit to make room for the new beauties.
Well, I better pack up then. Apparently I'm not needed. Certainly not for this project. Oh look, the captain has moved out. Great, all I need to is close this hatch and the boat is mine.
Oh, it feels very spacious in here actually.
That it does.
I could get used to this.
See ya! Oh, so much quieter now, eh?
I'm still here.
What's that?
Nothing straight on this boat.
How dare you? I love the captain's detailed drawing. A real professional at work. I think the first mate will have to intervene very, very soon.
Okay, so the home for one of these batteries is going to be just here. So this is where there's a little subfloor in the lazarette, and we're hoping that we're going to hide this battery entirely under the subfloor. Because these things are completely maintenance free, then we won't need to access it. It can be out of sight, out of mind after the install. So I'm going to make a secure platform under here with some plywood for it to sit on, and epoxy that to the hull and to this bulkhead here, so the thing is not going to move when we're rocking around in the raging seas next. Good job I have my supportive crew on hand to offer their encouragement, isn't it?
Well, good luck with that.
These batteries, despite their size, their 8D size, they are pretty lightweight. I think they're about 30 kilos each. But having said that, 30 kilos is not negligible. So the scenario I'm designing for here is, worst case, kind of a knockdown of the boat. I want to make sure these are really securely mounted and fastened in. So that's why I'm boxing them in with this super strong 3/4 inch plywood. I'm glad these aren't full of lead. That would make it a lot harder. This is the curse of the small boat. Any project like this, everything comes out. There's nothing quite like a test fit. This is where our old battery bank was, and in theory, this should fit just perfectly. It fits! I exhausted most of the tools available in my persuasion locker, so I'm really happy with it. I've reinforced everything that it's sitting on, so this is going to be good for 10 years, hopefully, which is as long as it should last.
I really do love installation days. The boat is beautifully clean, there's space everywhere, anyone can just sit down anywhere and enjoy the space and relaxation. Have you seen the state of it?
I'll tell you, you're not going to hear any complaints as soon as he fires up his margarita machine on these new batteries. The pot life of this epoxy is super short in this hot weather. It's well above 30 degrees at the moment, and I mix a pot of thickened epoxy. I get about 5 minutes max to use it all before it burns up in my hands. So this is one of the more stressful parts of the project. We're going to have 2 super strong platforms, one for each of these batteries to stand on, and it's going to be rock solid. Look how we live. It's going to get worse before it gets better, but we're getting there. We're making progress, so I'm happy.
And in case you care about my level of happiness, I think this talks for itself.
Okay, so this is more or less the final design. Looks like a medieval torture device, doesn't it? The battery is going to sit in this tray here, and then I got some battery tie-down straps which are going to go around it and strap it into the operating table. To pad the sides, I hope that first mate's not going to mind, but I took a few offcuts, some trimmings off his yoga mat.
Well, that's it, isn't it? No more yoga for me.
Okay, it's going really well. The Butterball battery is in its operating table, and it's a really snug fit. I'm very happy with that. Didn't even bother with Peter's yoga mat, so it's a shame I cut them all up. Just like nothing ever happened. I'm starting to hook up all the fun components together right now. The batteries are in. One thing I didn't really foresee is I ordered a bunch of this thick copper bus bar to save myself on crimping and wiring. But it's hard to imagine on the internet just how thick and difficult to work with this stuff is. I've been abusing my hydraulic crimper to bend the stuff. It's amazing what summoning 16 tons of force can do to a bit of copper. But yeah, pretty good so far. I think that's going to handle all the power that the Battleborns can throw through it. Wasn't expecting such a wrestling match to make this happen. A couple more of these to go and it'll be margarita time, I think. It's all turning blue in here. We've got a shiny new inverter charger up on the wall. I found a new home for it. It's quite tricky figuring out where to put everything and how to configure it, because there's so many cables that all come to this one place. I'm in love with my engine and all the shiny new cables on this alternator. Just need to reprogram it, and it'll be pushing 2.5 kilowatts into our shiny new Battleborn batteries. Because the last thing I want to worry about when the first mate has got his chicken nuggets frying on the induction hob on a rough sea is how hot any of these connections or cables are getting. So I've triple checked everything and really happy with it. Well, that's all the wiring done. I'm delighted with it. Tomorrow comes the fun part, which is testing it all out. Let's hope the captain hasn't messed up with any of his connections. I just got to box it all in with some wood, and then I'm done with working in my new cabin, the lazarette. Oh, my back.
Ooh, look what I was authorized to purchase. Now we have lithium batteries. I'm allowed to buy some kitchen gadgets. I think there's gonna be endless margaritas in Bohemia now. I think we should try it out. What time is it? I think it's a margarita time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? I've been waiting for this moment for 18 months. And then, that was hilarious, wasn't it?
Finally, a useful kitchen gadget everyone can enjoy.
I think the good question is, has it drained your batteries? Frozen margaritas for everyone. It's all about first mate this week. The other gadget that I was authorized to purchase is an induction hob. We will be able to cook from our batteries on the induction hob. The captain worked it out that I can do at least 1 full meal per day using the induction hob rather than the gas. And let me tell you, replenishing the gas in some places, it's not an easy job. So this is going to be a really good alternative to cook on an induction hob rather than on the gas. So this is a test today, how much energy it's going to take from our lithium batteries. I'm on full power and we've got 1.7 kilowatts coming out. Currently we are on 98%. And we are nearly boiling. Hurry up! Yeah, this is a good test whether the captain has done the installation right. I think he has. Nothing blew up yet. Lights are not flickering.
No smoke from the lazarette?
No smoke. Battery 97%. That's not bad. Now it's boiled. I've turned it down to level 2. And it's drawing 650 watts, whatever that means. All these 18 months, I was in amps, how many amps I'm using, how many amps we're getting in, and as of last week, suddenly Tom says to me, it's all about kilowatts. I'm just happy I've upgraded to a blender and induction hob, that's all I need to know. Thank you, Butterball.
Well, this is something else. While the first mate is busy in the galley, the power struggle continues. But this time it's remote. I have an app. The other thing that we did when we installed the Butterball lithium batteries is install some Victron charging gear and the monitoring that comes with it. So I can watch exactly how many amps are being consumed over there in the galley, all while drinking my margarita and just relaxing with the kitty cat. Cheers! That's her 600 watt face. She's not happy at 600 watts. The great thing about this is I can see exactly how much power is coming in from the solar, how much is going out, and where it's all going. Well, this takes the captain's power monitoring to a new level. The first mate had better watch out.
So this is encouraging. 35 minutes of bean stew and our batteries are 96.2%. So I think we can actually cook pretty much all of our meals now on solar using the batteries. I know I'm going on a bit now. Gadget number 3, electric kettle. Who'd have thought? All I have to do is this. Job done. I wonder how many arms that's gonna take, Captain.
Don't worry, he'll be watching. Well, what an exciting couple of weeks that was. 2 weeks ago, we took delivery of one of the most exciting packages that Bohemia's crew has ever had the pleasure of receiving here on the dock. And we've been very busy, or one of us I should say has been very busy, hard at work with the install. The boat has been ripped apart, everything has been out, most of it has gone back away again, and the first mate has been piping up regularly asking when normal service will be resumed.
And in case you care about my level of happiness, I think this talks for itself.
But it's been a really great opportunity to overhaul many of Bohemia's key power systems. So they're really, really important systems for a sailboat like ours, especially a sailboat with a short-handed crew. Most of the time, let's face it, it's just the captain sailing alone.
Pathetic, isn't it?
This is really gonna be a life-changing improvement for Bohemia and her crew. The big acid test and the shakedown cruise is of course coming up, but we can't wait to see how they perform. If you are enjoying our episodes and would like to buy us a drink, then please head over to www.patreon.com/sailingbohemia, where you'll find a small menu of our favourite cocktails to choose from.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? I've been waiting for this moment for 18 months.
Special thanks in this episode go to all of our patrons for keeping Bohemia's liquor locker brimming with creativity. Thank you so much, and here's to you all.
Cheers.
If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by commenting, liking, and sharing. See you next time.